Hey there, I am Kim Van, owner of Impeccable Solutions, and I'm here to show you how to create a mood board so that I can best help you with creating your new brand and your logos and your colors and your fonts. So what I'm going to have you do is, if you don't have a Pinterest account, is to create one. It is free. And then if you do have an account, when you log in, you're going to see a home screen that looks similar to what this looks like. And then what you're going to want to do is come over to the right-hand side of your screen. Now, I'm on a laptop, so that's what I'm giving you the tutorial on. If you're using a mobile device, it may look a little different, but what you'll do is click on You. It will take you to where your Pinterest boards are stored. And what you're going to do is you're going to need to create a new board, and then I'm going to have you share the link with me or invite me to your board. So what you'll do is click on the plus sign over here, and then you're going to create a board, and I'll just call this brand board number 1. Okay. If you want this to be secret, you can click this box here, and then people, when you're pinning pins to this board, they won't be able to see that. And you'll still be able to share it with me. So you can either check this box or not check this box. And I'm actually going to check that box. Okay, so create, then click done. And then you're going to have a nice fresh board. It actually pulled up some ideas of what I'm going to have you look for. Just because we named the board brand board, it's pulling up some suggested brand boards that you may like. So you can actually go and just click right on that, and you can start looking and seeing what may grab you, what may, you look at it and you're like, okay, that's exactly what I envision. And then I just want you to pin things to your board. I'm first going to have you can click on the suggested items where I just clicked and it brought me here to these ideas. And you can kind of look around and see if there's anything that you like. I think this one is pretty, so I'm going to click to pin that. And so it just pinned it to brand board number 1, which is where I wanted it to go. And then what you can do is go up to the search field and just type in certain words that will bring up what I need you to look for. So let's start with color palette. Okay, so you'll see that when you start scrolling down, you're going to see tons of different color palettes that in different colorways, and see what really speaks to you, and then just pin them. And then at the end, we're going to go back and kind of clean up the pins, and so you have a cohesive look, and it gives me more of an idea of the look and feel that you envision. That will help me then give me a starting point with creating for you. So I'm going to go up here, and I know the first one that we pinned had some pinks and teals. So I'm going to do color palette with pink and teal. And then you're going to see a lot of those come up. So if you have one main color or two colors that you envision in your brand, you can type that in and you'll see more of what you're looking for in one spot. So I am going to just start pinning a few things just to show you what this is like. I would love it if you find ones that have some images that you like with it as well. But make sure when you're pinning um, the color palettes that you really like the colors that are all in that palette. So I'm going to pin this one because this has pinks and teals. So I'm going to click save and pin a few more. This one's pretty. This one's fun too and bright. So is this one. Okay. You don't need a ton, you just need to have a good representation of what you're looking for. Okay, let's pin this one too. Okay, so now I'm going to go back up and in the search field, I am going to type patterns with pink and teals. Okay, so now you're going to get some patterns, and it's going to kind of give you an idea of, patterns that you like. Are you a floral person, or do you like geometric shapes? Does this appeal to you? So I'm just going to pin some ideas here. I love florals. I love monograms. So let's see what else we can pin here. Would speak to your brand or what you envision. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm going to go back up to the search field now that I've done the color palette, patterns. Now I'm going to type in logos. And what you're going to look for is just what's going to give is an idea of kind of the style that you like of a logo. You will find some other color palettes here, but if you can kind of stick to just the logos and not the color palettes, that would be great. Let's see. So I love floral and I love monograms. I'm going to click save that. Save. So just pick anything that you see that you like. Again, this we're not focused on color. This we're focused on the style of the logo. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, this is really pretty. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm going to go to, you can even go to logos with pink and teal, since that's what we were looking at. Let's see if there's anything here that grabs us. Okay, we could do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go, didn't see too much there. I'm going to go to typography. And this is going to give me an idea of what type of fonts you like. Are you looking for something, fun and groovy? Are you looking for something more feminine? Do you like, let me see if I see one. A scripty font with a block font. Is that something that you like? So whatever you see that kind of speaks to you, just pin it. Because again, we're going to go back and kind of clean it up. Okay. All right. And now, lastly, I'm going to have you type in imagery. And actually, I'm going to have you do with one of your colors, imagery with pink and teal. Okay, and then just kind of find some images that you like. This will give me a good idea with the direction to go in with graphics, if you're getting custom graphics with your branding package. So we'll just save a few of these. Okay, so this is going to give us a good idea. So now I'm going to go back up to my boards. And here's my, uh-oh, why did it, okay, brand board 1. For some reason, that did not go to the right board. 1 second. Okay. I think it all went here. Okay, it did. I must have not chosen the right board. Okay, so branding ideas. It is the board it went to. Okay, so now you can scroll through and see, okay, I see I've got kind of this is a good representation of what you may be looking for, of what I'm looking for. So you can see the color palettes are really, really similar. This one is a little more peachy than pink. So this is where I would kind of come in and say, okay, do you like the pinks or the peaches more? The peach tones. But this is a good representation of a couple logos that you like. a color palette, um, prints. So I hope that this helps. That it does not have to be perfect. I just need enough to work with to make sure that I can, when I start creating, that I am leaning close to your vision. So if you have any questions about this, please let me know, and I cannot wait to see your mood board.